This holiday season has been a tough one for me. It's been the first holiday season I've had since my house burned down in the Eaton fire. It's the first one that I've had since I lost my entire physical media collection. But the reason for the season is not to be down and dour. It is to be happy and to show off what your gifts are and what the wonderful gifts that you've gotten. So we're going to kick off right away with the holiday haul of 2025 that I have here. And it's a smaller haul than past seasons. I didn't get as many gifts, as many physical media gifts as I have, but I still have a pretty good amount here. So without further ado, let's dive in and see what the holiday haul for 2025 has to hold for us. So to kick it right off, we've got the 4K for Dogma, and this is the 25th anniversary edition that came in, and you can see it right here. It has a nice lenticular cover. It has a slip cover. It's the 4K, it's the Blu-ray, and I know Umbrella Entertainment put this out. I didn't jump on that one as quick as I could have before they stopped shipping it here to the United States after Lionsgate kind of put the kibosh on that, but this release is fantastic. It is a great release of this movie. If you haven't seen Dogma, it's a hilarious Kevin James film. It has an all-star cast. It has Jason Lee, it has Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Chris Rock, Alan Rickman, just an all-star cast. Really, really hilarious, funny movie. I hadn't seen it in a very long time, probably since like the 2000s at some point. My sister must have been watching this at some point when I watched it, but watching it again, especially on 4K, excellent. Wonderful picture quality transfer here. A nice selection of extras, as you can see here. It's got the extras on the bonus disc, and that's pretty sizable for a studio release, especially from Lionsgate. Lionsgate's doing great work on physical media, and Dogma is no different on that. So if you haven't grabbed this one, it is available. It was wishy-washy about how it was coming in and out of print and in and out of stock, but this one is still very, very much available, and you can get it for pretty cheap, especially considering that this is basically like a special edition of this movie. Up next, we have a blind buy that I got thanks to my mom. My mom got this one for me, but that is Clive Barker's Underworld, and I've never seen this movie. I just know it as Denholm Elliott, it has Steven Berkoff, and it's a film that was directed by George Pavlou and written by, let me see, screenplay by Clive Barker and James Kaplan. So I love Clive Barker's movies. I'd never seen this one before. This is from Kino Lorber's Kino Cult label, which I don't own anything from, I don't think. I have a lot of their Studio Classics releases, but I've never gotten anything from their Cult label. And I still have to watch this film, but I figured, hey, it was on sale as well. So thank you to my mom for getting me this one. But yeah, Clive Barker's Underworld, nothing special on the disc art as usual per Kino, but you'd at least get color and all of that. But this movie, it looked pretty wild, a realm of hidden dimensions, dark, dangerous waters, and a labyrinth of tunnels inhabited by the ghoulish victims of a cruel chemical experiment. Yeah, so it's the same director as Rawhead Rex, which is also a great film if you haven't seen that one. But I can't wait to watch this one. I'm really, really, really happy to have this, and maybe I'll get some more of these Kino Cult releases. If you have any of these in your collection, let me know which ones you have, and I'll check them out. But yeah, if there's anyone that you recommend out there, leave a comment about the Kino Cult label. Finally, we have the only physical media item that I received as a Christmas gift this year, and I'm not sad or unhappy about that. I got plenty of other great gifts. I've bought myself plenty of physical media anyway, but I did get the Dark Knight Trilogy, the Christopher Nolan trilogy on 4K. I had never owned these on 4K. I had an old-ass Blu-ray, and I'm excited to go through these in 4K because obviously Christopher Nolan's films are excellent just by their own right in picture quality and everything, but putting it on 4K, I'm going to open this up later. I tried opening it up now, but whatever. Yeah, you've got the bonus content on here. You've got all 3 films. Man, these movies are just... Even The Dark Knight Rises, which I know a lot of people think is an inferior, lesser film compared to the other two. Batman Begins is just kind of like a perfect superhero movie. The Dark Knight is The Dark Knight. Like, you know, you can't say anything bad about that movie. It's just kind of perfect as a superhero movie, as just a movie in general. But yeah, this is just an excellent release. Really glad to get this one and to get these movies finally in 4K in my collection. Out of all 3 of them, if you put a gun to my head, I think Batman Begins is my favorite. But the fight scenes in that one, the only thing I guess that you could say about that one is that the fight scenes are a little too zoomed in, a little too quick with the editing. But other than that, just an excellent, excellent trio of films, you can't do much better than the Dark Knight trilogy from Christopher Nolan. Finally, we have my usual package, which you can see the tape there. This is from Vinegar Syndrome. So a lot of these are movies that I'm buying to replace them or from my previous collection or whatever else. But we'll get these bricks out and show you some stuff, some excellent stuff, maybe tell a couple stories here as well. That's why you don't do that with your hands full, ladies and gentlemen. You throw 4Ks all over the ground. Let's hope that these are okay. I'm going to assume that these are okay, but these are the first three that I just dropped on the ground. I'm going to keep that in here because I might as well. The first one is Primal Rage, which I have never seen. I had this on my lists for forever, basically, from Vinegar Syndrome to buy. And the Cobwebs channel recommended this one, and I put it on a list, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to buy it. I love this style of movie. I love everything about Vinegar Syndrome and all their releases, but to get this on 4K, it's kind of a weird creature-ish feature, monster horror film from the 80s, and yeah, we'll see how this one is. If it's bad, it's bad, but if it's good, I'm going to love it. So have you seen Primal Rage? Let me know in the comments if you've seen that one. Next up, we have two replacements. We have Night Owl and Alien Private Eye. We have Alien Private Eye to go with Alien from LA. So maybe we'll do an Alien that's not really Alien, the 1979 movie, or 1978, or whatever Alien is. Double feature, but Night Owls, this one, I know it stars John Leguizamo in an early role. I did not get around to watching this one before my collection burned, but Alien Private Eye I did get around to watching, and this one is wild. It's just kind of sci-fi, noir, action, just, it's crazy. This movie is crazy. A lot of these movies are crazy, but Alien Private Eye in particular is a special blend of crazy. So to get this one back in my collection, I'm very excited, and I'm super excited to actually get around to watching Night Owl one of these days. So before I throw any more of these on the ground, I'm going to put the box on the ground and just grab them from there. But we have another rebuy here. We have Evil Judgment, and this one has an excellent cover on the slipcover. I was glad to get this slipcover back in particular because it looks really awesome. But there's Evil Judgment on the front, and then on the back with all the special features and all that good stuff here. But yeah, this one I didn't get to watch as well. It's from 1984. It's a Canadian thriller slasher that is inspired by Dario Argento, it says here on the back, but it's got makeup from Michelle Burke from Bram Stoker's Dracula, which is cool. Can't wait to see that. But yeah, it's just, you know, a campy slasher, and that's kind of my jam from Vinegar Syndrome, or those campy slashers from the 80s and the 90s that might not be on everyone's radar. Well, they're on somebody's radar because they're on my Blu-ray shelf now. So Evil Judgment, can't wait to actually watch this one as well. Here's three rebuys and one new one, but we've got Red Rock West, which doesn't come with any of the special frills or the slipcover, the box, or anything like that. But I wanted to get this one for a long time. It stars Nicolas Cage and Dennis Hopper, which right off the bat, you know, that's going to be, and it's from their, what is the Cinematograph line, which is those kind of studio films from the 80s and 90s that might get lost in the shuffle that still have plenty of acclaim and plenty of star power in them. I have a couple of them from Vincent here. We've got like Dangerous Game. We've got Drop Zone, Going South, Joy of Sex, which I still have to watch. But yeah, it's just kind of those lost sort of genre films, or just kind of quirky kind of things that you can get from studios from the 90s and the 80s. But yeah, this one's from 1993, and it's got Nicolas Cage in it and Dennis Hopper, so that's enough for me to buy it, and so I can't wait to watch this one as well. But we've got three here that I have seen and that I rebought because I want to watch them again. We've got Bloody New Year, a slasher by Norman J. Warren, the British director. This one's from 1986, and it's his final feature film. And this one is a slasher supernatural horror. I love odd holiday-themed slashers. Stuff that is not Christmas or Halloween or really Valentine's Day, because there's a bunch of those now. But Bloody New Year, this one is excellent if you haven't seen this one. Grab this from Vincent. The Blu-ray is region free as well, but this one I can't recommend enough. Really great sort of slasher. We've got Hellmaster, which is from 1992, and this one has John Saxon in it. This one is sort of coming right at the end of the direct-to-video era. It was a direct-to-video film, but it was awesome-looking gothic horror creature narrative, kind of Hellraiser-y, yeah, it's called Hellmaster, Hellraiser, but just got re-edited from its original title, which was Them, and now it's Hellmaster, and they got added footage in, but it went on cable, displayed on cable all the time. But yeah, this has both the cut of Them, the original cut, and the cut of Hellmaster. So you get two movies really in here, but the price of one. And I have to watch the original cut of Them. I watched Hellmaster, but I have to watch Them, but Hellmaster is a really fun one. So that one is out of print, I believe, from Vinegar Syndrome, I want to say, but I know with the slipcover, that one's quite pricey. But then we have, from 1984, we have Demon Wind, which I think is a lot of people's introduction to Vinegar Syndrome. This is an early release from them. And this one is also just kind of wild. It's inspired by The Evil Dead. It is about a possession... It's a possession film where this demon wind possesses them and turns them into monsters from hell. So if you like that sort of Evil Dead style stuff, Demon Wind is a great release. This one also, I think, out of print, but that version without the slipcover is readily available, easy to get. Next up, I'm going to save that one for last because of the shirt that I'm wearing. But we have, I think I have to check my my spreadsheet, but I definitely didn't have Summer of '84, which I've never seen. I was sitting at the Vidiots Theater here in LA, and they were playing the soundtrack from this one. And I was going, what the hell is this soundtrack? I've never heard it before. And so I figured, okay, well, I've got to watch this movie now. And it feels like it's a throwback to the, you know, those old slashers of the 80s that we all know and love here. The blurb on the back here is summer 1984, the perfect time to be 15 years old and free, but when neighborhood conspiracy theorist Davy Armstrong begins to suspect his police officer neighbor might be the serial killer all over the local news, he and his three best friends begin an investigation that soon turns dangerous. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this one just based on the soundtrack alone, but yeah, if you've seen Summer of '84, let me know what you think of it, if it's good, if it's bad, whatever. And then I know I had Dead Heat before. Dead Heat is another one that was recommended by the Cobwebs channel that I had before. Dead Heat, another one that's got Joe Piscopo and Treat Williams. Treat Williams taken from us way too early, but he's just a fantastic actor. We probably got the, like, bottom 10% what if his career should have been, where he should have been a massive, massive star. Joe Piscopo, also hilarious from Saturday Night Live. And this one's from 1988. It's a take on the zombie film with buddy cop elements added in. So it's, if you love that genre, you love this style of the late 80s, you'll love Dead Heat. I can't wait to watch this one again and put that back in the collection. And now for Nightmare Sisters, which has Linnea Quigley in it, directed David DeCoteau. 80s trash, basically, is what I can call this one. 1987, and three huge scream queens, Linnea Quigley, Michelle Bauer, and Brink Stevens. This one, I don't remember if I've watched it or not, or if I even had it in my collection before, but this one looked great, and, you know, it has Linnea Quigley in it. You can't really go wrong with that, and something called Nightmare Sisters. So if you've seen that one, let me know what you think. And then finally, we've got the bottom two, and we've got one that I finally did this. With my new collection, I haven't done this very often, where I bought all of these before I redid my collection behind me, and we've got a repeat, which is Steel and Lace in the with the slipcover, brand new here. Well, you know what's funny about that is that I already own Steel and Lace with the slipcover right here. There's two of them, so guess what? This one's gonna go in the giveaway pile, and we will be giving that one away at another point. We've got about 4 movies over here that I will be giving away, so look out for the giveaway for Steel and Lace somewhere down the line. But this one, just an excellent, awesome premise from 1980 or 1991 on the sort of revenge genre, where this woman gets assaulted and killed and is brought back with the robotics of a scientist to hunt down these guys that attacked her. just a really fun film if you haven't seen Steel and Lace, and this slipcover is so awesome also. Just kind of why you buy Vinegar Syndrome movies, but we'll put that one in the gotta give away pile at some point right there on the shelf. And then finally, we have one that I was excited to get back into the collection because with the original slipcover and the original slip box, this one was quite pricey, but thankfully Vinegar Syndrome does this cool thing where they reprint slipcovers and then they have to reprint the movie with it. So we ended up getting the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 with the slipcover here. And that old slip box was cool, but I figured I care about the movie the most, really. So if we're getting it with this art that was, I believe, on the original release, or no, this is different art than the cover there. That's cool. So getting this one back in the collection, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, a big departure from the original film, still directed by Tobe Hooper, but leans more into the insane, the comic, but just all around a great sequel to one of the best horror movies ever made. Still not as good as that first film. That first film is among the scariest, the best films ever made, but the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, really happy to get this one back with the absolute pile of extras that are on this release. So yeah, what did you get in your holiday hauls? Let me know in the comments, because I love hearing about what people get in their physical media collections, what they get for Christmas, all of that. 2025 was a hellacious year, but we got through it. I got through it. The physical media collection got through it. My silly, stupid Santa hat got through it. So thank you for watching this video. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and we will see you in 2026 for more physical media content. Thank you, and have a happy holidays, everybody.